We are just setting everything up. Cool. We are online on Twitter, Facebook, Twitch is almost there. YouTube is now online. What's up, guys and girls? Yeah, this is probably going to be my last demo drop for a while. Yeah, just running out of time. Life's getting in the way, sadly. So, yeah, music, like most of us, is a hobby for me. It's not my profession. Now I need to pay more attention to my real job, the job that earns me a lot of money. So, bit of a sad day for some, maybe. Yeah, we've been doing these demo drops for 2 years now, at least. Yeah, sad to say I'll be, yeah, not doing as many, I guess, from now on. Yeah, I just can't guarantee you guys that I can be here every week, sadly. So, yeah, let's fire off the intro and get into some demos. What's up, people? Yeah, I see you guys there in the chat. Yeah, people are asking why this is my last live stream. So, yeah, basically life is getting in the way at the moment, guys. I have a real job that I need to sort of dedicate time to, and yeah, I've been doing these demo drops for it's probably 2 years now. And yeah, I'm just finding it harder and harder to make this a regular thing. I'm now becoming a restaurant manager, which means I need to be available, yeah, most days in the evenings. So it's a full-time job, Monday to Friday. So sadly, these demo drops I probably won't get time for anymore. This isn't a like goodbye forever, but it's just you know, like a see you later sort of thing. So yeah, I basically can't commit to this every week anymore. I am, yeah, it's just yeah, life's getting in the way. I don't know how else to say it, but anyway, enough about me, guys. Let's get into you guys. That's what we're here for. We're going to check out a track from E Magic. It's called Feeling Alive. Let's have a listen. Taking chances tonight. I'm opening my eyes and I'm feeling alive. You give me all the strength that I need, and I wanna know if I can be by your side. I don't wanna be anywhere but by your side. I just wanna be here feeling alive. Nice track, good energy there in the drop. I think the intro was nice and quiet, which made the drop hit a lot harder in terms of volume. Nice, nice mixing there. Waking up, taking chances tonight. I'm opening my eyes and I see your track there as well, Zach. I'll get to it after Ariane Jolly's track, so I've whacked you in the line. Also, thank you for the donation, Wilson. I saw that, my friend. You'll be up next. Percussion, yeah, good. Nice. Good progressive house track, this one. I think, oh, what's this little outro? Oh. Taking chances tonight. I'm opening my eyes and I'm feeling alive. You give me I think that's just a rendering issue. E-Magic, really nice track. I think, honestly speaking, the only thing you need to fix is the very last sub drop. Goes like boom, but it's like clipping, right? That last bass drop is too loud for the mix. But wow, like really good, like you build good emotions, so you're not trying, you have the vocal and your production underneath the vocal is not trying to overpower the vocal or outshine the vocal. So you've kept the vocal the star of the track, which is really good. Then when the vocal sort of stops, when the drop happens, that's when the music production skills take over. Fills the volume, fills the void, and it's a really good, strong, high energy track. It's in the sort of realm of these Martin Garrix style tracks that have these long melodic vocal breaks and then a build, and then a huge progressive house sort of lead. So really nice track. I enjoyed that one. Let me just get my list up here because I need to add you to the list. And yeah, let's push on to the next demo. I just need to save your link here. And are we done? Yes, we're done. Alrighty, Wilson, Serrano, Breathless version 5. Let's have a listen. Really nice, Wilson. I like how the notes you have in the sort of upper registry, they sound like they're panned a little bit wider than the notes lower down on the piano roll. The notes down lower on the piano roll sound like they're centered a lot more in the mix, which really gives it some good definition and good depth. Like the despite you not having much happening, it's filling up like the most of the frequency spectrum, which is quite impressive. So nice work. after this bit. No, sorry, it was this. Where was it? No, after this. Yeah. So, yeah, this one's tough because I don't want this to come across as negative, but your melody sounds too busy. Like there's too much happening that it's sort of it loses its catchiness. I don't know how you would explain that. When like in Germany we say earworm, so when a melody is very, very memorable, it sticks in your ear and it's like an earworm. Um, I'm trying to detect how long your melody is. It feels like it's 16 bars, maybe Wilson. Let me know in the comments. But then it goes up. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's not too bad. Yeah, that's what I was just listening to. So it's a 16 bar, like let's call it a loop, but there is a variation in the middle. That's what I just heard then, and you confirmed it in the chat, which is good. Um, I mean, yeah, I guess maybe like you do have this sort of female, like let's call it a vocal. It's like a female like ah sound, but you could very easily possibly find somewhere on the internet some short clip that just says breathless, but like in a whisper, like breathless, like that, and then the melody comes in. Um, that could help give the track um like a distinguishing feature. You know what I mean? Like it's the track is good, but I feel like tracks you've given us in the past have had like something in it that's like, yes, you know. This track was good. I like this breakdown here. I thought that was pretty cool. And I also like the bit where you really stripped it back here. But there was nothing in this track that like gave it that stamp of like, you know, this is a Wilson Serrano track and this is why it's memorable. You know, we need to think of something to put in here that makes the track a little more memorable for the listener. So whether that's like the word breathless or whether you shorten up that melody, I mean, it's another suggestion, but I mean, it's version 5 and for your ears, you'd be very attached to this melody. So perhaps leave that, maybe explore the vocal section I suggested where you find that word that just says breathless, you know. Yeah, it's a tough one, Wilson. It's a tough one. Yeah, don't know what you mean. Ingo, my friend, how are you? I've been not reading your comments too well. Not sure it needs an buddy, how are you? What are you doing for the next song? Me personally or for the stream? The stream is people send me their music on SoundCloud and I basically listen to it, give them feedback. As for a song that I'm working on personally, I'm collabing with a very talented producer out of India called, was called Acrobas, now is called Architect, or the other way around. No, the other way around. Was called Architect, now is called Acrobas. Yeah. What was the first song that you have in mind to being excited to be a music producer? I don't think it was a song. I think it was when I discovered that like what's called an a cappella. So when I first heard just the vocals of a track online, and I think it was oh wow, I think it was "Don't You Worry, Child" by Swedish House Mafia, and I was like, oh okay. Um, and I had just the vocal, and I thought, wow, if I could add another beat under this, it would be cool. And that's how I got into music production, actually. What's up, Subluxer? No, you were not played yet, my friend. You're still to come, so don't stress. You're still in the line. Um, Wilson, yeah, man, I can't really think of anything else here. So let's pitch it to the let's pitch it to the let's pitch it to the Discord community. I will be reviving the Discord community a lot more because I'm not available for these demo drops anymore. But what that means is you guys can keep posting your music in the Discord and I can review it when I get the time. That's the best way I've come to this compromise, so I can still be reviewing your music each week, each day, each week, whenever, but at a time that suits me. This has been a sort of regular slot these Wednesdays for the last few years, but now it's come to a stage where I can't continually appear on Wednesdays due to work commitments. So yeah, Wilson, nice track. I think it needs something else added in there to be a little bit more memorable, let's say, for the listener. That's how I'm explaining it at the moment. I don't know. There's something missing. Basically, what I'm saying is there's something missing. We need to find that something that is missing, and then your track will have a stronger, more memorable identity. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Complaint, Blockbuster. Boom. Let's have a listen. Nice, man. Bro, this is good, man. This is a cute version of a complaint track. This is still has its fundamental aggression, but this is I like how sort of thin and minimal this track is. The overall mix, bro, is a little low. I guess for you guys listening at home, it's coming through a little bit quieter compared to the other tracks we've heard tonight. But what I'm hearing complain is sounds like you only have like one bass layer, but it's peaking at the max, and you can visually see that too in the waveform. It's not anything bad. I've talked about it all the time in the past with your bass lines, but you intentionally produce it in this style, and it's working for you. So keep on doing it. Dude, aggressive. It definitely sort of picked up a gear towards the end. I totally love the bass line in the first drop, how you sort of wobbled it. You were panning it just off center, and as the drop progressed, it floated wider and wider in the mix. Really, really cool. I speak every single week to people and recommend they experiment with the stereo field. And let's just listen to it again. Listen to the bass line wobble, and then it gets further and further. Yeah, nice. Yeah, nice, man. I guess similar to your other tracks where your intention is to create the dirtiest, darkest, like WTF tracks. And it's working, like, but I think this track needs something to make it memorable. It could be that snaking bass line that's your thing on this track. But it's similar to Wilson's track before. There's something missing that makes it iconic, that makes it memorable. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Anyway, decent track, brother. I'm digging it. Yeah, Felix, it's probably my last demo drop for a while, my friend. I'm my new job, I'm a restaurant manager and I work Monday to Friday during the week. So I probably won't have time to continue these demo drops on Wednesdays. So I will either make them sort of spontaneous. Well, I assume people won't see my post in the Discord and won't rewatch this stream in the future. People will continue to DM me demos. So once I get to 15, 20 demos, maybe I'll just do a spontaneous stream when it suits me. But because my timetable at my workplace is extremely flexible, I could be working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, or I could be working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or I could be working Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I have no stability at the moment with my work timetable, let's say. So I basically cannot commit to a specific time and day of the week anymore. So yeah, these will be a bit more spontaneous. But guys, you can still keep posting your demos in the Discord, and I will review the tracks when I get time. I will sit there and go through them and give each track feedback. All right, let's have a listen. Night Sky, ID, owe you something. Let's have a listen. Nice, man. The sounds like the snare is not in key. Like you need to pitch it up a bit, like make the snare sharper. It sounds like it's too flat for the key of the track. The snare could also use a small bump in EQ in the mid to high frequencies as well, because it's sounding a little like hazy in the mix. Like you need to really point it through. I do hear you've layered it with something else, like some sort of hi-hat, like a... Yeah. Restaurant is called Borsalino. Borsalino. Yeah, and man, good. I think the drop was very like Night Sky typical. I love the real electronic guitar in here as well for the build up. Gonna be honest, I predicted an EDM drop because the build up was an EDM build up, and then it dropped into that sort of, I don't know, that iconic night sky sound. Yeah, this one's cool, man. I think what I'm assuming is maybe you only threw the vocal in there at the end as like a placeholder, because there was nothing else happening here in terms of vocal. But yeah, I'd imagine this could become a great sort of little vocal track if you find a vocalist for it. That's my recommendation for this. Yeah, get a vocalist on this, have them sing their own unique like melody. So you have your own production melody and then you have a vocal melody as well. That'll be enough going on in this track to yeah, to take it from good to awesome. So nice track, bro, and hope you are well. Whoops, wrong link. Ah, yeah, okay. All right, Subluxer, I see you in the chat. Let's have a listen to techno.mp3. That kick. The kick, the reason that's only 20 seconds in. The reason I said that kick is because the kick you have, right? It has a tone to it, so it's like the kick is pitched. So this is always hard to explain to people. You think it's just a kick that just goes dun dun dun, right? Some kicks are like really short kicks that are just like a thud sound, but other kicks like this, or like let's say hard style kicks that are sort of like dun dun dun, those kicks are sort of, they have a tone to them which gives them a note, like a key. So at the moment you have your music production that's sitting, let's say in the key of C, right? But then your kick, it's not in the same key. It sounds like it's an F, like it sounds too sharp for the track. So you need to shift the tone of your kick down so that it matches the rest of your track. And I know this is weird to say, but you need to sort of, yeah, you need to tune your drums to your productions. I learned that like a couple of years after I thought I was good at music production. And honestly, yeah, people tune their kicks for sure. Your kicks. So I work in Ableton. I drag, when I have a kick and I know it's tonal, I drag a spectrum in, and then I can see where the kick is hitting in terms of which key or which note, and then I know which key my track is in, and then I match the kick to the key of the track, and trust me, it makes a huge difference. It just gels the track together, really. All right, let's keep going. No way. Not bad, Sublux. So I think the synth that's going like I think that synth doesn't fit the track. It's too poppy, let's say. But all the other elements you have in there of a good techno track, you sort of have that thing happening, which is perfect for a techno track. I just feel like that really, yeah. I feel like that's the only element you need to change to take this to a nice techno track, bro. Felix, I don't know this guy, but I do know Goldman Tower. It's like 30 seconds away from my flat. So, do you know him personally, or I don't know, maybe I should reach out to him. Two Borough. I'm looking at Two Borough Studios here. Yeah. Cologne, Goldman Tower. Yeah, yeah. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Let's focus on Subluxer. Nice, man. See, you have all the fundamental elements here of a techno track. I think the dun 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 that you've added is cool because it's very techno soundy. It's also slightly detuned from the rest of the track, so it makes that sound really unique. I would potentially use that sound, the dun 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 dun. I would personally use that sound for the lead sound. But so let me start again. Keep that sound where it is. I would sort of mute or like let's say delete the sound that you have for your lead, and I would definitely duplicate the sound I was talking about, the dun 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 dun. I would definitely duplicate that into your sort of melody sound, but I wouldn't make it so consistent. I wouldn't have it going like dun 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 like consistently throughout the whole track. I would just have short little sections, dun 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 dun, and then it's techno, and then it's dun 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 techno. You know, and you don't want to have it so continuous, let's say, that melody. Yeah, man. Overall, like it's almost there. The only thing for my ears that didn't sit correctly was that lead sound. That was the only thing that didn't fit with everything else. But yeah, that's the fun and the frustration of a music producer is you sort of ask me like, what should I replace it with? Bro, that's your job, yeah? That's the fun and the skill and the craft of being a music producer. You need to find that sound, and like you'll know it when you hear it. You know, it does sound like it came out of a game. I will agree. Yeah. But yeah, man, nice. Don't like delete that track. Keep working on that because that has potential. That's going somewhere. So keep working on that, my friend. All right. Music's 3. Let's have a listen to Lily remix.
Lily was a little girl, afraid of the big white world. She grew up within her castle walls. Now and then she tried to run, and then on a night with the setting sun, she went in the woods away, so afraid. all alone. They warned her, don't go there. There's creatures who are hiding in the dark. There's something came creeping. It told her, don't you worry, just follow everywhere I go. Come over the mountains of valley low. Give you everything you've been dreaming of. Just let me in. Ooh. Everything you want to go. There'll be the magic story you've been told, and you'll be safe under my control. Just let me in. Ooh. Just let me in.
Nice. I think you could definitely get more impact. You can definitely get more impact on this drop, Music's 3. So you have that kick that comes in, and the kick sort of builds up and duplicates and gets faster, faster, faster. But you can also do that with a snare drum layer as well. So keep the kick drum as it is, but add in a snare layer as well. And what I would do is you want to automate some of those parameters so if this is the drop, right? Hang on, I need to see my hands. If this is where the music is running across this timeline, if this is the drop, you want to have your music like this, and it gets a little bit quieter before the drop. So when the drop hits, it's so much louder, right? And it's like, whoa, like huge. There it is. And you can do that two ways. You can select some elements and reduce their volume, like literally just automate their volume to get a bit quieter. Or you can use, and this is what most people do, you can automate some filters. So if I was you, I would put a filter, or you can bus it as well. So create a filter and sweep it up through the higher frequencies. So your leads, your chords, your bass lines, they all kind of lose their bass frequencies. They get swept up into the higher frequencies. And then when the drop's about to hit, you release that filter back down, and all the bass frequencies come flooding back as the drop hits. That's a really sort of like kind of going like, you know? Anyway, that's acting tonight. Let's keep going. Here's the build up. Yeah, what happened? Yeah, I dig that. I think the energy in the drop is quite good. I think if you took a little bit of the attack off that sound, so if you shaved off some of those sort of the tis 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 sounds on that lead, and you replace that instead with white noise under some compression, so the track is sort of going like over the top of your lead instead of the lead going like so it's kind of going like just round off those yeah, that might give a better dynamic, because at the moment your sound is very like that, but if you have some white noise that pulses over the top, it drives the track and it gives it some better flow. Yeah, that's my suggestions for you, my friend. I hope that helps. And yeah, nice little track. All right, Ariane Jolly, and then we are heading over to Zach Bennett as well. Zach posted a track to me. It's not in this list, we don't see it here, but he was after Ariane Jolly. So let's check this out. Let it all go.
Baby, get lost in this moment.
Hope you guys are enjoying the stream there on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter.
Coming alive in the nighttime. And oh no, close your eyes. Let it all go, body and mind, burning bright in a dark sky. And oh no, close your eyes. Let it all go, body and mind, becoming alive in the nighttime. Close your eyes. Let it all go, body and mind, burning bright in a dark sky. Baby, get lost in this moment, burning bright in the night sky. Said we could get lost in this moment, coming alive in the nighttime. And oh no, close your eyes. Let it all go, body and mind, burning bright in a dark sky. And oh no, close your eyes. Let it all go, body and mind, becoming alive in the nighttime. Body and mind, becoming alive in the nighttime. Let it all go, body and mind, becoming alive in the nighttime. Let it all go, body and mind, becoming alive in the nighttime.
Man, really nice track. So all your tracks come in like super polished, super nice, and like super, I would say, like they're not a demo anymore. They're like final stages of a track, which is cool because I can give you feedback where you basically tweak it a tiny bit and then you're sort of done. This track overall, right, it's a little bit sort of like low on dynamic. Like you have the production skills like that are obvious like every single week, but this track's lacking its punch. You know, you're at the stage now where you need to sort of saturate people's ears, you know, with happiness. So definitely make this track a little bit like brighter with like a saturator, but not too much. And you need to make sure that like, I don't know, I don't know whether you master tracks yourself or you send them off to an engineer, but this is the sort of place that I get my tracks to, and then I send it off to a professional, and they sort of master it to make it brighter, louder, wider, and sort of fuller. So my advice to you is this track is sort of at its stage where it's ready to be mastered, because the output that I heard is quite low, comparatively speaking, to, you know, like commercial sound. So yeah, it's just my comments is just for the master. Get it mastered, get it louder, brighter, wider, and make sure that vocal sits on the top of the production. Like it already is, but yeah, man, you guys have some very talented producers out there. Really, really good. All right, Zach Bennett, we need to somehow get you heard. So how can I do this? Copy. I'm just going to paste it on the side of the screen. Is that working? No. Okay. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. See, my phone is going crazy. This is life getting in the way. is going on? Okay, here we go. We got it. Lost Ranger, Zach Bennett remix. Let's have a listen. Here we go. If it's an extended mix as well, brother, I will skip through it a little bit. So apologies for that. Nice, brother. Man, really good, really good. Really, man, like not too much to suggest for this. I feel like you underutilize the vocal. Like you bring in the vocal here, but you could definitely sort of give us a hint of what's to come. Like I wouldn't say vocal chops, but like just some vocal phrases sort of in some other areas of the track, you know, like just before the breakdown or just near the end of the breakdown here. You know, you could have like up here, you could have a psychedelic trick, you know, just before the drop. Oh, wait, I need to get the beat. Psychedelic trip. Hey, something like that, you know, like litter the vocal throughout the track. So like if I was playing this in a club, everyone would be dancing, right, for all this, and they'd just be like, what's this song? Like, what is this? Okay. And then when the vocal comes in, they're like, okay, I know this track. So Yeah, man, good. You always have such good bass lines, good catchy bass lines. It makes you want to dance. Like literally, the notes you have on your piano roll just give instant groove. So really, really nice, man. Um, how's life for you, brother? Back home, what's happening there? I know there's a heap of flooding going on in Australia at the moment. I forget where you live. I think you're from Melbourne, right? Yeah, Melbourne. I think Melbourne's fine. You're just laughing at everything. So, cool. All right, let's continue. Where were we? Psycho music. Let's have a listen to Sam Felt, Rita Ora, Follow Me. Psycho remix. Let's have a listen.
When the days stop hurting and the rain has dried, I know you're the person I want by my side. Scared to let my heart go free and dive in blind. Cause love and heartbreak, they walk a thin line. Yeah, nobody can love me like you, but that means you got the power to hurt me too. When I fall in deep, say you'll follow me. Cause I really need to know that you'll stick around. When my walls come down, won't be faced by what's underneath. Yeah, you know I've been hurt, but I'm learning what love's like with you. Like with you. Oh, when I fall in deep, say you'll follow me. Show me how far we can go.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for the donation, Alexia. Psycho music. This is like a really good remix, right? But I feel like in the drop, the snare drum is like it's there, but it's not like it's not hitting, you know? When you get to this bit here, listen to the snare. It has so much more impact on the track. You know, like it's there, it's short and sharp, and it's like bam, like a little like snap in the face. But here it sounds more like it's a clap than like a snare, you know, like a whack, you know. Anyway, let's continue.
But every time I've broken down, you pick me up. Yeah, you put back all the pieces I thought that I'd lost. Yeah, nobody can love me like you, but that means you got the power to hurt me too. When I fall in deep, say you'll follow me. Cause I really need to know that you'll stick around. When my walls come down, won't be faced by what's underneath. Yeah, you know I've been hurt, but I'm learning what love's like with you. Like with you, like with you, like with you. Oh,
Cool artwork too, yeah.
deep, say you'll follow me. Show me how
Okay, I'm gonna focus on the percussion now. I'm gonna be ruthless.
say you'll follow me. Say you'll follow me. Show me how far we
Ciao. Ciao, brother. Yeah, okay, so because I focused on the percussion there that time, I'm gonna give you some feedback. Like I've grown up as a drummer, right? So the first thing I notice is like percussion. It either I love it or I hate it. This one I'm on the fence about because you have the elements in there. They're just not they're not coming through the way I think you want them to. Maybe you were focused on other things during like the mixing phase. But in my opinion, especially in the drops, the snares aren't powerful enough coming through. You also have these build-ups with this, like the snare like roller, where it's just like dit, 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 and then it progresses on. You need to spice it up a bit. You know, make the drum track exciting. You know, we have these opportunities to make the drum track exciting in our songs. I think still to date, my most popular track on here is this Maroon 5 remix, right? And I went crazy on the percussion. I don't know. This is 5 years ago as well, guys, so please forgive me. But I have all different drum patterns in there, like standard rock beat, and then like hi-hats with like open hats, offbeat hats, like, and the snare's really short, tight, crisp. And then the snares come in, different snares. Yeah. Anyway, go crazy with the drums is what I'm trying to say, Psycho. You're a very skilled producer. I can tell you have it in you. Maybe it's just been like, the percussion's there, let's build everything else. But now it's time to, you basically need to match the quality of your percussion with the quality of the production you've created. So that's what I recommend for you to to work on, either for this track or for the next track, whatever you prefer, my friend. But yeah, nice, really nice remix. Keep it up, brother. All right, Lauxia, my friend, thank you for the donation. We are going to listen to Gnarly demo. Let's have a listen. Nice, man. Really good melody. Catchy. I think the build up, right? I feel like you had these sort of, like right here where I pause it, these sort of like trap snares, right? Blackout. Yeah, it's just, I don't know what it is about percussion tonight. I'm picking on percussion a lot. I just feel like these snare drum, the trap snare roll that you sort of put in here, like for the build up, I feel like it doesn't fit the dynamic of the track. The track is so like deep, dark, and like, I would say like full of energy and action. And when I hear snare drums, when I hear trap drums, I feel like it's gonna drop into some like trap music. How obvious. This one doesn't. I just feel it doesn't gel with the track. This is my opinion. But I love the first beat of the drop. It's super strong. Boom, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
Blackout.
There's another thing you could consider with the sort of second, like most drops have like the drop hook and then they repeat the hook. So we're in the repeat here. What you could do is a slight variation on the sound design. So you just have dun 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 dun, what you have there. But instead of continuing that melody for like the next two beats, you have something else. It goes like da 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 da, something like that. I would introduce a totally new sound that's sort of like a counter melody to that. So you have your main lead, da na 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 na, and then you have something like da da dun dun dun, but in a totally different new sound to the track. Da na na na. But like in a different sound, you know, and it just gives an extra layer, a bit of extra like wowness to the track. The track's already good, it's already strong, but perhaps that a small like call and response could be cool in that area there. Because like the main part, the memorable part of your hook is the first like 3 beats. The first 7 beats, and then that last beat, you know, where it's just kind of bridging between like the end and the start again. It's sort of like doing nothing. So you could spice that up with another something else in there. All right, and finally, pre-cracked egg, smiley face. Let's have a listen. Good old respace with some delay. Okay. I think I'll enjoy this one. Nice, man. Okay, bro, sick track. I'm starting to hate these small like gaps in before a drop, because the whole crowd goes boom, they jump, and then they're like, oh, what the fuck, I missed it. So a really cool trick which I heard the other day is, if you guys are going to do this where you sort of like, I used to call it like a hold drop. So like the drop's about to happen and it's like, oh no, back you go, and now you go. what a few producers are doing now, like the sort of the big ones signed to Spinnin', is just before the whole drop, they'll start a small riser that will go like dun and then drop. So the people hear in their ears like, oh, okay, it's building up again, and then it drops, and it's less of a surprise, let's say, on the dance floor. Bro, this is a perfect like transitional track from like I play a lot of sort of like just chill house music, for a warm up in a club. And then I want to start throwing in a few more tracks that have a little bit more energy, but they're not like the main time sort of slap house sound yet. This is perfectly fitting in that gap, man. This is a really, really nice track. Produced quite well. A few things, like the vocal is obviously the original that you've affected, right? Yeah, if you found a vocalist and paid them to sing or like re-sing this, you can then release this as like an actual track. So yeah, it's really good, man. And yeah, I would be pitching this to like a label like Hexagon, because it's the sort of the Hexagon sound. And this sort of slap house remix genre is huge. It's making people lots and lots of money. So yeah, really nice, bro. Really nice, man. All right, Vikash Molman, thank you for waiting patiently, my friend. Let's have a listen to Passion 2022. I think I listened to this yesterday on the lifted demo drop. So I'll listen again and I'll skip through it a bit, and then I'll give you some feedback at the end. Maybe I can give you some new feedback today. Let's have a listen. Yeah, man. So, similar feedback as yesterday. So, for my ears, so like Diego was saying, for my ears, this lead is too high. So it's too high pitched. It's too like squeaky for my ears. So I recommend shift it down an octave, and it'll fit a bit better with your track, because you have this large separation between the body of your track and then your lead. Your lead is sitting up here when it should be the body of your track, your lead here, and then some sort of effects, white noise and space above. Now Diego said he didn't mind the lead where it was until we got to this part where we're approaching now, where everything's stripped out and it's just the lead sound. He said it's too much for his ears. Sorry, it's a little bit further in the track here. Yeah, so for his ears in that section, it was a little too much. So my recommendation for you, Vikash, is your lead, drop the whole thing down one octave, and it might fit the body of your track a bit better. Yeah, but definitely I'll pull this down a bit. Definitely the melody you have is very memorable, like repetitive and memorable. Yeah, I spoke to you yesterday about like the Spotify trends about how most songs are like a lot shorter than this, like 2 to 3 minutes is the sort of patient span, I guess, of listeners who listen to a song. So yeah, bro, shift that lead down an octave, and yeah, hope that helps you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had plenty of tracks tonight. Vikash, I did not copy your URL. Guys, it sounds like that's it. So, hello, guys and girls. Yeah, this will be my last stream for a while. I have a new job now, and I need to work most days like a normal person. So, and it's in a restaurant too, so it's mostly in the PM hours. So sadly, I won't be able to do these regular demo drops anymore. So I will be very active on the Discord still, so feel free to drop your music in there. Feel free to still DM me here on SoundCloud as well. No problems there. And yeah, that's it. Let's draw our artist of the week. We had 12 songs this week, so hey Siri, can you please pick a random number between 1 and 12?
A random number between 1 and 12 is 7.
Aryan Jolly, my friend. You are artist of the week. Guys, this isn't goodbye. This is just see you later. Yeah? So feel free to reach out to me, guys, if you ever need guidance or support, or if you want to collab. Speak to everyone in the Discord. I am too busy for collabs. I do apologize. But yeah, don't forget about me, and hopefully we can be back here one day again doing a regular weekly demo drop. But yeah, sad to say, goodbye.